Good morning, everybody. How is it going? This is Jonny Guarco in the Real Life Trading Pre-Market Show. What is happening, everybody? Hope everybody is up, awake, and ready to rock and roll. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Trying to get my screens all set up. Lucien, you're awfully early this morning. How you doing, man? What's going on? Hope you had a great weekend. Did you hit the beach or what'd you do, man? I hit the beach. Had a nice little beach day. Gorgeous here in Hawaii. What is today? Today is the 7th of February. Wow. Time is just flying by. I'm setting up my screens here. Hope I'm not driving everybody crazy. How y'all doing? Cedric, what is happening, my man? How is it going? Hope everybody had a great weekend and are ready to rock and roll now. Lucien said, life is good. It is outstanding. Thank you very much. All is good. Too cold there? You visit some friends in town? All right. Yeah, had a good beach day, cruised with the kids. Always good to get out in that sunshine and fresh air, a little Hawaiian trade winds. But anyway, what do we got going on? What do we got? It's always good to see friends though, right, Lucien? Always good to spend time with friends. So we got kind of inside day-ish going on. We're still in this little descending bearish trend of ours. We got inside day kind of getting that squozing thing going on there between the 100, 200, all the EMAs, lots of pressure coming down on us, trying to gap on out of here. Got a little bit of a retest gap on the SPY. I'm hoping, by Mr. Elliott Wave, if you count this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABC, and this is a 1 and a 2, I'm hoping we're going to get ready to start 3. That would be fabulous, wouldn't it? It makes sense too, I think. We got came down here to support, had this beautiful hammer, got this double bottom bouncing out of here. Bunch of bulls buying, of course, coming up to resistance, hit a little resistance, people sell off, and now we're kind of like indecision land. But I think we punch out. Makes sense. We get a wave 3 up into here, a little small wave 3, and rock and roll. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, looking same thing on the Qs. Got that descending little channel that we've been in, same exact look on the Qs. Albert, how you doing, man? Hope you had a great weekend. Cedric says, I know it's a great day because it ends in Y. Any day that ends in Y is a great day, Cedric. All good here, Albert. I'm getting ready to come up to Canada, do some skiing, man. That's what I need to do. Get out. I got the warm sunshine here. I need to get out and get my toes a little chilly in that snow. What'd you do this weekend, Albert? Anyway, we've got some of the same right on the Qs. Let's go take a look at our stocks of the day, ending in Y. So first ones, we'll go down to the little green weenies. The green tags here, meaning that they are ready to rock and roll on that 10 EMA strategy that we trade all the time. Watched Olympics. That was a good thing to do. I've just seen some reviews of the Olympics. I haven't actually watched anything yet. I need to probably go watch some Olympics. So roadblocks this morning. Let's see if it's still gapping up. Yeah, we still got that gap up towards $64. So we got a retest gap. Green lines are my highs and my lows of my day. So we got that going on. We got the 10 moving average coming down on the daily right on top of us. So we got to remember that. And looking pretty good. Got potential double bottom coming on here. We're down here at all-time lows. Down here, about 59 and change, close to 60. So looks like a beautiful place for a double bottom. We got all this bearish volume came in, but look at all this buy-in right here. Had some beautiful volume come in. Makes sense that we would hit the 10 and sell off a little bit. So too bad Friday we didn't have a little bit more volume, but Fridays are Friday. We got earnings coming up. Let's not forget that, but hopefully we'll get some nice volume today. And this should be looking like double bottom city. Delta gapping up nicely above the 100 today. It is a retest gap. You see, we already formed that double bottom, and look at that profile. Exact same profile I was just talking about on the Roblox. Bunch of bears come in, come on down, bounce, bunch of buying comes in, and then sell off, and bunch of volume now coming back and retesting a little bit on that neckline, and now punching out of here. So we should, based on this, seems like we should see a bullish day on Delta, up above nicely of that 200, that 100. That's the 200. So that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good for a bull run. We'll see what happens. We'll go up to Apple's inside day. You can see my green lines. So we'll have to wait and see when that baby breaks out of those green lines. It is a retest gap. So, yeah. Can't do that for at least, we'll have to see at least 20 minutes. Hopefully it will break out there. AMD kind of looking the same. Inside day, are we out of there yet? Not quite yet. Green lines, inside day, not quite gapping there. I noticed Apple and NVIDIA and AMD all kind of pretty high up there pre-market, getting up there towards that high of the day from Friday. AMD coming back a little bit. So we'll see if we can get a punch out of there and get us qualified to trade that baby. A little chilly here this morning in Hawaii. I'm drinking my nice Kona brew, trying to warm up a hair. Yeah, so Friday we had a nice bullish run, came back, retested. Don't know if that is a real candle or not, but that's a heck of a big candle there after the market closed on Friday, but punched on up, kind of just hung out, and now we're trying to break out. So everything's looking a little bit on the bullish side today. We got NVIDIA, you can see, hasn't broken out yet. Came right up there to Friday's high and came back and retesting. So we're not green to go yet on the old NVIDIA. What else are you boys and girls looking at? Anything stupendous? Douglas Knutson Keller, good morning. I didn't see that you were in the house. How you doing, buddy? Hope you had a great weekend. Did you do anything stupendous? Every day in the Knutson Keller organization is stupendous. All right. What y'all got? So I am just tracking these 6 trades. We can go look at some stuff. Look at Rock. Rock's in the house and Steven Jackson in the house. What is going up? Going on. It could go up too, I guess. What is going on, gentlemen? What is going on? All right. So Unity, I'm liking the way that Unity is looking. You got, look at that volume came in after earnings. Nice double bottom. Gap down again, down into support down here, sold off, got some good volume right into support. Next day, gapped up on Friday. Beautiful day. I'm thinking we go long. We get up obviously right to here. I got this nice target here on Unity. Right now it is a retest gap. We got that in between that 10 and that 20 on the daily. Let's see what we got. Nothing ready to launch on the weekly. Yeah, to me, it makes sense. Come down here and we launch again. It would seem like that's where it wants to go. Looking good. Are you long in that, Stephen, or are you looking to go long? All right. So you're looking. Yeah, I like it, man. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good about it. So retest gap from Friday. A little bit of a retest gap anyway. Yep, I like it. I do. What else we got? You got some, is that Kohl's? A little bit of Kohl's Corporation. So I don't know what that news was, but that was one stupendous gap. We bounced back down at the 10. It just makes total sense that we launch back from here. So that looks pretty good. Let me see what's going on the weekly. You're up here right at about resistance. So you've got this big old hunkin', big old weekly channel going on somewhere up in Heresville. Let's make that a red line. My support and resistance are my red lines for anybody who is new to the Johnny G show. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's looking awfully nice on the bullish side, like it's ready to go. We're pretty far from the weekly. We might get let it get caught up a little bit, I guess, because that was a stupendous. Do you know what that gap was, Stephen? No clue. Yeah, not earnings. Let's go into the news and find out what's new on Kohl's. When was that? That was on the 24th. 24th. January 24th. Kohl's receives buyout interest. Okay. So maybe somebody looking to buy them out. Yeah. So that's news driven. I think what's going to happen, since I haven't seen anything, we're kind of just hanging out and waiting for that news. I would say this is news driven, this huge gap. So if we don't remember what happened on Pinterest was supposed to get bought out and then it didn't get bought out and it just kind of plummeted from there. I think if you get good buyout news, you might see some extension. John Bragg is saying buyout at 64. Didn't see anything. Did they confirm the buyout? Cole says buyout offers are undervalued. So I guess here you go. Acacia offers to buy coal for $64 a share. All right, but we got this little bit of conflict going on there. So $64 are undervalued according to the Kohl's folks. So that'd be interesting. I think that's going to be totally news driven there, Stephen. So just keep an eye on that. We got, what else? You got CrowdStrike you wanted to look at. How is CrowdStrike looking? I had a put sale on Crowd down here, and I didn't get put my shares, which I wanted to actually, because yeah, I think CrowdStrike is ready to go too. Got nice double bottom here. You got some nice buy-in right out of that double bottom. You got that gap right there. Yeah, I think CrowdStrike is looking ready to launch too. Potentially maybe start of a wave 3, which would be gorgeous. A lot of stocks seem like they're potentially getting ready to start wave 3s, which is very, very good news. I like it, Mr. Jackson. You've been doing your homework, I can see. A little bit of morning star type of pattern right here, not the grandest one on the weekly, but we did come down here to support, and we did get a lot of volume coming down into support, and then we kind of launched from there. Got a little retest gap on Friday, dealing with that 100 right now, but yep, it's looking good. Makes a lot of sense to me. Let's see on the daily what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potentially. Kind of hard to tell down there, but yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Maybe I should try to do another put sale down here. Maybe down around 120. That would be beautiful. Lucien, always watching his Disney. He is pre-market setup on Disney. He's looking 141.75 by 139. So Disney kind of looking the same, kind of double bottom-ish down here at support. Isn't that interesting how so many stocks are looking the same? We got, when are these bad boys? The 9th. What is today? Did I say the 7th? Today's the 7th. Yep. Got the 7th, got a little retest gap going on. Lucien's looking like we're trying to fill this gap back up. So that looks good. It makes sense to come up here and bump up here against that 50, a little bit of resistance. So I like it, Mr. Lucien. I like it. 139-ish is his 139.20. So are you looking for a day or a swing on that, Lucien? By your setup, it seems like you're going by a swing. A day at 139.20, huh? All right. Pretty far down here. What's the average daily range? About $4. So if you come on down here, I think you're going to be down about the end of your average daily range if it gaps up to right there. So just keep an eyeball on that. Let's see. All right. Looks good. What else, everybody? Everybody got anything else going? Let me see on Slack what they got going on. Let's go back and see if our stocks are moving at all. So still inside day on the old tests. Inside day. Still kind of inside day on NVIDIA. Still inside day on the AMD and Apple inside day. Hello, Christine. How are you doing this fine day? Your husband beat you to the punch. What's going on over there in the Fullwood house? Did y'all have a good weekend? Ah, my delicious coffee. Hope you guys had a great one. Let's go look at some other dealios. What can we look at? Let me break out my list here. Did Falco break out? No, Falco didn't break out his pre-market trade ideas scanner. So we can go and just look at, let's see what else we got. Let me see what's going on here on this. I haven't looked at Piton. What is happening on Piton? Looking at my scanner on the interactive brokers. So today, don't know what's going on the Piton. Anything news on the Piton? Some big old gaps. Wall Street set for higher open. Actors. It seems like it's in the top pre-market gainers. What else we got? Piton. Nvidia Biopharmaceuticals. Interesting. I can't even pronounce these. Nuelis. So Piton just cranking. What's up with Piton? Social buzz. Piton surges on takeover interest. Let's go check that out. Social buzz. Facebook up a fraction. Piton jumped 23 on chatter that Nike and Amazon are circling the exercise equipment maker. That's pretty cool. Peloton is expected to report quarterly earnings. Shares of Amazon were down just a notch. Disney, there you go, Lucen. Disney, it's going to release its Q1 results on Wednesday. Investors are expected to pore over the pandemic performance over the company's streaming and park business. All right. So Piton, that's pretty interesting. Nike and Amazon potentially going to buy. Buy. So what do we got on Piton? We got about $3 on the daily, whereas we got somewhere up here about 34, 35-ish. It could go. So those of you who are not playing just our 6 stocks of real life traders, you can take a look at that beautiful, I guess that's a gap and go too, isn't it? Got some nice selling off. You got earnings coming up right there, right into a little bit of resistance right there at that low. What else we got down there? That makes about sense. Kind of a little bit of resistance area there. Thinking we might punch up and just kind of hang out in that area on the Piton. Let's see. David says merger buzz. Lucen rumored to take over the Piton. They need some help. They need something to help them out. Let's go check out the Snap. Snap from last week had just a huge pop on Friday. I have no idea what that circle was. Let me go see on the weekly. Yeah, that circle, I was thinking probably down there at, makes sense for a little bit of Launchville. Look at all that volume that came in last week. Nice week on, mostly on Friday. Wow. Let's go see what was going on. I forgot what was going on the Snap. Snap. What was going on Friday on the Snapville? Oh, Facebook versus Snap thing going on there. The social media giants. All right. Snap expected to grow. Wow. So their user growth is going out the yin yang. Okay. And Lucen says they had good earnings. Let's go see their earnings. Pretty delicious earnings, I must say, huh, Lucen? Yep. Earnings, revenue, even revenue was nice and up. All right, they're ready to rock and roll. Lucen says Peloton is already falling back. It was up 30% earlier. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Well, we're getting ready to launch. Anybody want to look at anything else real quick? Let me just make sure that we're still inside day on all these babies. AMD looking like it wants to launch out of there. Same with NVIDIA. All right there, ready to roll. All right. What else? We can go and see, let me see on my chart, my interactive brokers, see if we got anything looking pretty good on my scanner. What FLR is the old Filiere Corporation. Got a big old gap on the Filiere Corporation. What's the normal? We got, yeah, normal, all kinds of retests going on. So on Filiere, got bouncing off of that 100 nicely. Makes sense to punch on out of there. Steven says on the semiconductors reported earnings this morning could cause the other semis to move. Yep, looking good. Everything down here, bouncing off that 100 nicely. Got a nice gap up last week. So yeah, looking good, Stephen. I do agree. And we got, what are your ideas? Not looking too good on Square, but I would think Square, this is a nice place to buy, one would think. You got all these gaps up and gaps down. So I don't know, man. You know, I don't know why Square is getting beaten up so bad. I'd like to see some more volume come in today. Got an inside day. I mean, obviously way down here low. Everybody's thinking kind of the same thing. Just got some little bit of support going on here at 108, but the real support I think is maybe down here a little bit further down to 82. I don't see really any great signs right now on a reversal on Square. We got also earnings coming up, so be careful there if you're thinking about going long. Right now is not the time to go long. When is this? This is coming up. I got a couple weeks towards the end of the month, but yeah, nothing here really yet for me to say, for me to jump in and say I'm jumping on Square. You bought a put on Friday. Yeah, I think the stronger support is down here at $82. Got that little bit of support going on here, but this is obviously a lot of people couldn't punch through there, punched on down, kind of had some indecision in here and finally punched up through there. So we might be coming down to 82. I think your put may be looking good. Strike price 105. Yeah, very nice. All right, let me say aloha to our YouTube crew. Come check us out at reallifetrading.com. If you're not a subscriber, we'd love to have you on the team. Come check us out. And until we see you again,